Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that originated in Greece and flourished in Rome, continuing for over 480 years. It became widely embraced across all levels of society, from slaves to aristocrats, offering a practical guide to living virtuously and overcoming adversity. Unlike many other philosophies that can seem abstract, Stoicism is uniquely practical. It offers straightforward advice on how to deal with emotional struggles, such as anxiety, anger, despair, and fear, and provides a framework for achieving inner peace, resilience, and personal growth. Today, Stoic principles continue to resonate deeply, especially in the context of modern life, where many of us struggle with similar challenges. Stoicism teaches that we cannot control external events or the behavior of others, but we can control our reactions and emotions. By focusing on cultivating our inner strength and virtues, we can navigate life's inevitable hardships with greater ease and clarity. While this philosophy was developed over 2 millennia ago, it remains incredibly relevant to the stresses and struggles we face today. The Stoics' emphasis on self-mastery and rational thinking provides powerful tools to handle anxiety, anger, and the many other emotions that arise as we move through life. Two of the most influential Stoic philosophers were Seneca and Marcus Aurelius. Seneca, a Roman philosopher who lived from AD 4 to AD 65, is best known for his writings on practical ethics and his letters on how to lead a life of virtue. Seneca's works focus on controlling destructive emotions like anger and anxiety and cultivating personal integrity. Despite being a highly influential figure in Roman society, he endured personal hardships, including political exile, and later being ordered by Emperor Nero to take his own life. In his final moments, Seneca showed incredible calm and fortitude, embodying the Stoic principles he had preached throughout his life. One of the central ideas in Seneca's philosophy is the importance of controlling emotions like anxiety, anger, and fear. Seneca believed that anxiety arises from fear of the unknown and an attachment to things beyond our control, such as wealth, status, and the opinions of others. By focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and reactions, Seneca argued that we can lead a life free from unnecessary suffering. Rather than being disturbed by life's challenges, we can view them as opportunities to practice virtue and grow stronger. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor from AD 121 to AD 180, is another key figure in Stoic philosophy. His personal reflections, compiled in the Meditations, provide profound insights into how one can live a life of virtue and inner peace despite facing overwhelming difficulties. As an emperor, Marcus Aurelius had to deal with political intrigue, military campaigns, and the general burdens of leadership. Yet, throughout it all, he maintained a sense of tranquility and focus on his personal moral development. His writings emphasize the importance of accepting life as it is, embracing hardship, and responding to adversity with reason rather than emotional reactions. For Marcus Aurelius, resilience in the face of hardship was crucial. His reflections and meditations remind us that suffering is a natural part of life, and rather than trying to avoid it, we should embrace it as an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. Marcus wrote about the necessity of seeing life's challenges as opportunities for growth. He frequently emphasized that we must learn to accept whatever happens to us with equanimity and respond with virtue. No matter how difficult the circumstances, a key element of Stoic thought is the idea that hope is one of the main sources of anxiety. While hope is often seen as a positive emotion, the Stoics argue that it creates unrealistic expectations. When we hope for something, we are setting ourselves up for disappointment if that hope is not realized. According to the Stoics, this leads to anxiety and emotional turmoil. Instead, they suggested that we should focus on the present moment and the things we can control. By accepting the worst-case scenario, we can prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for whatever challenges may arise. This mindset can significantly reduce anxiety and help us maintain peace of mind, even in uncertain or difficult situations. Seneca also advocated for confronting the worst-case scenario directly. He suggested that we practice negative visualization, where we imagine the worst possible outcomes in any situation, such as losing our job or facing illness. This practice, while seemingly dark, helps us confront our fears and lessen their hold on us. By preparing ourselves for the worst, we can face challenges without being overwhelmed by them. Seneca believed that this practice helped us appreciate what we have and led to greater contentment and peace. Stoicism also offers valuable tools for dealing with anger. Anger is a natural human emotion, but the Stoics believe that it is often a result of misguided thoughts or expectations. Anger arises when we encounter something that conflicts with our desires or expectations. However, the Stoics argue that if we adjust our expectations and accept life's inherent unpredictability, we can avoid becoming angry. By understanding that life is full of setbacks, challenges, and injustices, we can adopt a mindset of equanimity. The Stoics taught that we should not expect life to be free from difficulty, and instead of becoming angry when things don't go our way, we should focus on responding calmly and rationally. Marcus Aurelius wrote extensively about the importance of controlling anger and other negative emotions. In his meditations, he frequently reminds himself to remain calm and composed, no matter what happens around him. He emphasized that it is not the external events that disturb us, but our judgments about those events. According to Stoicism, we cannot control the actions of others, but we can control how we respond to them. Instead of reacting with anger, we can choose to respond with reason, and understanding one of the key principles of Stoicism is resilience, the ability to bounce back from adversity and remain steadfast in the face of challenges. The Stoics believe that resilience is cultivated through regular practice and by facing hardships head-on. This means accepting that suffering is a natural part of life and that it is not something to be feared or avoided. Instead of running from difficulty, the Stoics encourage us to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth. This idea is particularly relevant today, as many people face obstacles that feel insurmountable. By practicing Stoicism, we can build mental and emotional strength that allows us to face difficulties with grace and confidence, in a world that often feels overwhelming. Stoicism provides a powerful antidote to anxiety, anger, and despair. It teaches us that true happiness does not come from external circumstances, but from within. By focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts, actions, and attitudes, we can achieve a sense of inner peace and resilience that will allow us to navigate life's challenges with strength and clarity. The teachings of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius remind us that no matter what happens, we have the power to choose how we respond. By embracing Stoic principles, we can cultivate a life of virtue, resilience, and inner peace. In conclusion, Stoicism is not just a philosophical system, but a practical guide for living well. Its timeless teachings on managing anxiety, anger, and adversity provide valuable insights for anyone seeking to lead a more fulfilling life. By practicing Stoicism, we can develop the inner strength and resilience needed to face life's challenges with grace and wisdom. Whether we are dealing with personal struggles or the pressures of modern life, the Stoic philosophy offers a clear path to emotional balance and personal growth. By applying the wisdom of Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, we can find the peace and clarity that so many of us seek in today's fast-paced, unpredictable world.